Well, the new camera's here. Let me get it opened here, and we'll give it a little look. Hopefully, it's intact. Okay, so here's what it looks like out of the packaging. Again, I have yet to find an actual brand on this thing, which is concerning. Here's what it comes with on the side here. There's that digital video camera recorder, and some of the alleged specs. Let me get that. And decent if they're actually legitimate. Oh, and then over here is a list of like features, and it lists them in both English and in Chinese. So you get a sense of where possibly this this particular camera originated from, which is but it's weird because it came from the U.S. So maybe they like bought them in bulk, just these cheap cameras, and they wanted to sell them at a profit. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. So let me get it opened up here. What is this? Is that like rain? What? What? Afraid of wet? Fragile this side up. Piled up limit. This camera is afraid of wet. Oh my god. Oh, let me get it open. Oh no. Okay, so here's everything that came in the box. That's the camera here. And right off the bat, as I pulled it out, this is very light and feels cheaply made. Like, I feel like if I just went like that with any kind of force, it would shatter. Whereas the camera I'm holding now, even though it's from like 2009, it's a lot. It's heavier and feels a little bit more sturdy and well built. So I'll confirm that once I get it open and everything. But we're supposed to have a charging cable, and that's the charging the port there. Then a battery, which I'm not seeing. Hopefully, it's actually in the camera. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. But that's all that the camera came with here. So let's get this thing open. This thing does feel like a kid toy. Like, I understand what the reviews were saying now. Like, it is so light. It's crazy how light this thing is. I don't know if this thing shoots in 1080 and is a full HD camera and is halfway decent. At this point, I'm gonna be really surprised, because this thing it feels like you could find it in a kid's toy box. Like, it's crazy. Oh, and for the record, the instruction manual is entirely in Chinese. So that's not much of a help at all. They also give you the world's shortest charging cable. This is ridiculous. I can't really give you guys a good scale of this. Let me try. But here's the box, the tiny little box that it came in. And it's just it's nothing. Like, this won't even reach from the top of my desk to like the floor where I would plug it in. Like, this thing is super tiny. All right, well, it's plugged in, and another one of the reviews that I was reading yesterday was the picture seems laggy, and I can definitely see that. I'm not gonna try and really film it from this camera because it'll even look even worse. See, I can't even focus, but like, the picture seems to lag. I don't know if that comes in on the the actual, like, when I put the files on like the computer and stuff like that, I'm gonna ask for a refund, because then it's a piece of garbage at that point. But yeah, so I'm gonna let it charge for a little while, and then see what we're working with here. I'll probably film the rest of the vlog using that using this camera. Like I'll film my final thoughts and stuff like that, and compare quality. So then another thing that I noticed real quick here that really bugs me is the SD card slot. It doesn't have any sort of a cover or anything on it. It's just there. Whereas the camera I'm holding now has an SD, like it. You have to open the cover to put it in there. I feel like that's really kind of dangerous. You can get stuff down in there, which can mess with the SD card, mess with the quality, or the connection. So I really don't like that. But again, for the price, you're cutting a lot of corners, and that's readily apparent with this camera. So let me see what the quality is, and the picture quality, and we'll go from there, I guess. This thing is absolute garbage. I don't know what the picture is like for you guys, but I mean, this is ridiculous on my end. When on a camcorder, you can usually turn the screen toward you when you're filming, So I turn the screen toward me, and I film myself like this. I'm upside down right now. I'm upside down. I can't see anything. This screen is horrendous quality. Everything about this camera has been like the worst possible thing. Like, the cable is short. There's no fucking cover for the SD card. There's the picture quality, at least while filming, is horrendous. Uh, this is total garbage. There's nothing about this that is good. I was hoping that at least like there would be one or two features that were good and usable and an upgrade, but none of this seems like an upgrade. Like right now, this screen is such low quality, such low resolution, whatever. I can't. All I am in the picture is a shadow. I don't know what you guys can see, but right now all I am is a shadow. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, is that better? Okay. Well, there's a little bit better lighting now, but there's no reason that it should have been like that. Like there's supposed to be like, good filming in low light. Bullshit. This is worse than I thought. Some knockoff horrendous $29 camera could be. Like I was thinking it could be pretty bad in some areas, but not literally every area. They cut corners. Like, you cut corners to make a cheap product. What you do is you cut corners on some features that aren't necessarily necessary. This is just horrendous, and I can't see myself using this at all. I'm going to request a refund. I'm going to get a refund. I'm going to request a refund respectfully. But I mean, this is just blatant false advertising, and I will tell that to eBay, and I will tell that to this site, because this is just absolute garbage. It worst like electronic product, and I know better. Like I was starting to expect, especially in the last couple days, that this would be pretty bad. But I mean, this far exceeds anything I could have imagined. Like literally, I'm looking at myself upside down in the screen. There is no reason why you can't just tell the screen to flip, like to flip. Like this is just, it's horrible. Like this is just absolutely insane. And maybe if I take this file into the computer and I notice that solution is a little bit better, maybe I will take this on like a trip to capture some uh, like scenery shots, stuff like that, things that maybe need a higher resolution. This is going to be a higher resolution. The frame rate on this, I don't know. It looks horrible to me. Now, it might just be that the machine itself is lagging because it's such a piece of garbage. I don't know, um, but like if the frame rate is decent and the resolution is a little bit of an upgrade, then maybe I can take this on like a trip and capture some like scenery shots and stuff like that. But even then, like, this is horrendous quality. I can't use it for like vlogging, like when I do this sort of, look at that, I can't even, it's so disorienting, I can't even like point to the camera properly. Um, I can't use it for this because I like to look at myself in the camera, and right now I just look like a buffoon. Um, Again, I'm not like mad, and I'm not like that surprised. Like this could totally be. I mean, this is just, it is what it is, you know. Um, but again, not unexpected. But what is unexpected is just how bad it is. Like this camera here, this feels like a modern camera compared to this thing. This thing feels like it's straight out of 2003 with how it's built, how it's I can't even get a good judge of the resolution right now because I'm upside down. It's insane. And wow, like eBay, you got to get your stuff together because this camera should not be allowed on the on your marketplace because it is just horrendous, and it is complete false advertising. I know you guys haven't seen the advertising that was on it. I mean, the pictures and everything like that, the quality, nothing is what they said it was. I mean, it's horrendous. So anyway, I'm gonna end this here. If you can't already tell, I do not recommend you buy this camera. It's terrible, and save your money. Get, you know. I mean, I'm sure that I find a decent camera at like even between like the $50 and $100 range. That is so much better quality than this. Even used, like you get a used camera. This is just, I took a shot in the dark. Um, I'm gonna do everything I can to get my money back on this because it's just a scam. It is a scam, and eBay's been nice to me before. I know they're an old marketplace, but they're still useful, and I think they want to be good to their customers. So I'm gonna message these guys. I'm gonna give them one chance. I'm gonna say this is not how this camera was not advertised properly. This is false advertising. This camera does not meet the quality that was sold to me. Please give me a refund. Sorry if my hand is shaking there, if I was out of frame. Please give me a refund. If you do not respond in, say, 24 hours, I'm going to contact eBay to get a refund on their buyer protection guarantee or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is borderline this is defective. Like, you can't use it properly. I'm upside down. This is a defective camera. I'm upside down. You guys don't understand because I think it'll be right side up for you. But like, I'm looking at myself, I'm upside down. What the what? What? This is like something that would happen on like a 2004 model, like company's first camera, and they just overlooked. Oh man, they're upside down when the screen to look at themselves while they film front facing. How could we have missed that? And it's like, oh my God, it's 2020. What have you been doing? It's just ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, I give this a D minus. The only saving grace it might have is maybe the resolution isn't as terrible as it looks to me. Maybe it's usable, but right now, this thing, stay away from it. The only use it could have, that's what I was getting at, is if you want to do like scenery shots and you have like a camera that shoots in like 500p and you want to take it on a trip and you just want to get some like shots of like the ocean or some shit like that, maybe it's good for that. But other than that, don't waste your time with this. Don't waste your money. Don't your time, like I said, because I mean I'm gonna get my money back because this is defective. Like, um, especially with that screen issue, this is just terrible. And I'm gonna check out the quality, and if it's defective in terms of resolution, this isn't actually 1080, then well, what are we doing? What do you like? At that point, it needs to be pulled from eBay because it was advertised as full HD 1080, and you know at that point. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I will update you if I am able to get a refund. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good day. I know this was kind of a negative vlog, but the afraid of wet pretty funny. I'll admit that was a bright spot of my day. I hadn't read that before I showed it on camera. That was really funny. But anyway, it's an interesting day, and I'm going to get my money and then just go back to the old camera. It's really not that big of a deal. You know, I mean, maybe I can get some sort of small upgrade before we go on the trip, but if not, not that big of a deal. It's really not. So anyway, have a good one. And hey, put in the comments what has been your worst online shopping experience, if you have one. Put that in the comments. I'd like to know. All right. Bye, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you back here tomorrow. Don't buy this camera. Don't buy $29 unbranded cameras on eBay, unless you are for this garbage. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye bye. Oh my God, she's back. Oh, I'm never going to take you for granted again. I'm never going to take for granted a camera that feels like a camera in your hand, or one that I can look at the screen and not be flipped upside down, one that has decent, acceptable color and doesn't look like it's straight out of 1999. I missed you so much. So much. I love you. I love you. Oh my God. That whole experience, that traumatized me. That was, I never knew something could be so low quality. What were they thinking? Like, how can you sell something like that? This camera is from like 2009. And look how much better it is. How? Oh my goodness. I can't. I can't even. I can't even. It's good to have you back. Jack's old camera, which I bought from him. You are a good camera. You are a quality camera. You are a camera that has stood the test of time. Even though you're not HD, you have stood the test of time against garbage, knockoff, unbranded shit that was probably bought in bulk from China, and this company just bought all of them up and is just shipping them out all over the place. They're based somewhere on the East Coast, and you are a good camera. I will never take you for granted again. Just want you to know that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, if I get a camera that is better quality, in a year or so, no hard feelings, no hard feelings. But I promise I will never try to replace you with some garbage like that again. I'm sorry. Thank you.